Hello and welcome to this HRCC tutorial. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use generative AI to create content for your 3D world in HRCC. In this particular section, we'll be learning how to model 3D models using generative AI. So let's start. The model generator today we'll use is Tencent Hunyuan 3D, and to assess that, we will use Grok to design the images that will be later fed into Hunyuan. Like we'll generate an image here and then we'll send to the Hunyuan 3D. So first, sign into your Grok. I will log in with my Google account, but you can log in with any types of account you like. So once you're into Grok, you would like to specify an image. Like you would like it to create images, and then in today's tutorial we'll be creating an animal and also a garden or like a house. So we'll first create the pet. You can create any pet you like, but in my case I would like to say draw a golden retriever standing, happy, and majestic. So just give it some prompts and see what it generates. You can fix it, or you can give additional prompts if you are not satisfied with it. So you can see that it's generating. This is pretty good, but we need to say that remove background. Is this? No. Remove the background. Cow. Remove the background and then full body and also bigger eyes and face camera, and then like give these kinds of fixing prompts to generate another image. You can repeat this process until that you're satisfied. So either seems pretty good, but I prefer this style more. But there's some weird grass over there. Remove all background and environment stuff because it will be used for 3D model generation. So you don't have to follow my prompts, but just repeat this process until you get a good image of a dog that you like to see in the 3D world. There's no fixed rule for this, but just get an image you like and then yeah. This is weird, so I think this one works. So now we'll download this image. And then we'll move on to Tencent Hunyuan 3D. If you do not understand simplified Chinese, you can always translate using Google Translate. So with English, it's easier for you to use. So again, translate. Please enter your email address. So like enter your email address. And also get the verification code. And then jump back to your email. You can see that there's a code over here. As always, if you don't understand Chinese, you can use Google Translate, but I think the buttons are pretty straightforward. So you can see here, Tu Sheng means from image, and Vincent is like from text, but I find the text not very good, so I recommend using images. Upload an image. Upload the golden retriever we just created using Grok. So you see that the golden retriever is now here, and then just press this button to generate the 3D model. You don't have to like take care of other settings. You can just press generation, and it's going to take some time. If you want to translate it, you can see that it requires 173 seconds. So this time we'll just go back to Grok, and then we'll start like generating for the house. So draw modern house. Yeah, we'll see what it gives us first. So this one seems too futuristic, so I'll go on with this one. Uh, so again, repeat the process until you get image that you like, which suits your dream house. So this one looks good, but there's still too much background. We are trying to remove the background over here, but like we are doing it by prompt methods. So it may take a few turns until the background is successfully removed. Yes, so this one looks like it. We'll take it, so download. And then now we have an image for the house. We'll just wait here, like we'll wait for this to finish, and then we'll download it, and then we'll generate the house later on. It's almost finished. So now we have a dog, we have a house, and then we wait for the generation. The generation is going to take some time, but hey, Hunyuan is free. You can generate 20 times per day, and it's quite a lot for like a free 3D generator. So use it often to get some simple models. There are some limits to 3D model generation nowadays, but like in general, I think it's usable as long as you don't need any type of animations or other stuff. It's doable. Yeah, so just wait for the completion. So finally, it's completed. Again, translate if you don't understand. You can see that now we have a dog. To export this dog, we'll choose. Usually, I choose FBX format and I download. So now I've downloaded my dog. I go back to XRCC, create a new project. I'll name the project called My Garden. And create. And then while it's creating, I will now start to generate the next model, which is the house model. You choose the house that you just generated from Grok. And click generate. Again, you'll have to wait, but this time we can start doing XRCC. So inside XRCC, you would like to import the model into XRCC. So what you'll do is that first you need to confirm what is the model, like what is the download you just made. A3FDE, like voila. So if you find it very hard to remember, you can just rename it as dog 3D model. So now I know it's a dog 3D model. Go back to XRCC. Now we'll import the dog 3D model in here. Select file. Dog 3D model. Choose the dog 3D model. It'll take some time to import because usually these generative AI give 3D model of a lot of vertices and face. That means it has a lot of unnecessary detail, but yeah, that is one of the limitations of 3D generated, like AI generated 3D models. So we'll wait for it to complete the model importing. Yeah, while on the other side we are waiting for Hunyuan, so it's some wait. You can see that it's successful. So now like we add a ground and then we also add the dog. Void down. So you can see that now we have a 3D generated dog in our XRCC project. It's a bit small, so I will scale it up a bit. So let's see. Yes, you can see that we have a 3D generated dog in our XRCC environment. So that's nice. And then we'll go back to Hunyuan and see if our house is ready yet. It's almost there. If you want to install something, there's also like other types of 3D model generator, but then you will have to get a strong GPU in order to support those. So in order to create fast 3D model without much installation, I would just recommend using Hunyuan for now. And as later on, as technology develops, then we might get more options. So now the models should be completed. Yes, so we can see that we have a house right here. And even you can see like at the back there's windows. So that's great. We will download this model in FBX format. Download. And as always, we'll rename it in case that we forgot which model is ours. So wait for the download. So this file, we'll name it house model, house 3D model. So now that it's downloaded, we'll go back to my garden XRCC and click again, import 3D model. This time we search house 3D. House 3D model. Open. Yes, if you want more models, you'll have to repeat this process. And remember, the key is to generate an image you like, and then remove the background. you get an image like this, and then you can feed to Hunyuan to get the model you desired. So like, let's see. Yes. And now we have a house model. We add the asset. Again, it's a bit small, so we'll scale it up. This time it's a house, so we can scale it even bigger. Perhaps like this, and then move it. I think it should be even bigger. Yeah, that looks like the proportion. So let's see, let's move the dog up by a bit. So look at, move it back down by a bit. And maybe scale the dog to be a bit smaller. Yes, so this looks fine. Maybe put the dog sideways by a little, and then look at the player, and then hit play to see this in XRCC. Yes, now you can see that you have a nice house that you just generated, and also you have this dog that you designed and generated in 3D world. So this is how you create 3D models, generate them by generative AI, and then also put them into XRCC. In the next tutorial, we'll be talking how to add music, AI generated music into your project. And yeah, see you next tutorial. Thank you for joining in this tutorial. See you next time.